Hello, happy Sabbath. Today I'm going to talk about families. The perfect family before the fall of man, before sin, was in a garden where God provided for Adam and Eve. In this garden, there were many fruits and there were many vegetables. Animals freely roamed and lived with Adam and Eve in the garden. Inside the garden, God's purpose was clear in Genesis 1:29. I have given you every plant bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food. Fast forward thousands of years to the future, when God's children were captured by Babylonians. Their families were pushed away from their home. It was recorded in Jeremiah 29:28. This captivity is long. Build ye houses and dwell in them, and plant gardens and eat the fruit of them. Once again, in God's wisdom, He shows us when there is a calamity, when there is a problem, when there is a disaster, when we need a place to get food. The garden is the source of that food. If the Garden of Eden was the model, the perfect family to follow, if Garden of Eden was God's will, then why have we ignored that model? Many of us now live on processed foods, fast foods that we can buy from the grocery stores, causing cancers and allergies. Why do we eat the world's food with pesticides that have been proven to make kids sick or worse, kill them? Let me list down the reasons why it's important to have a garden and why it was so important that every parent and every child knew how to garden. First reason is to save money. Do you want to save money so you can save for your kids' future? According to the National Gardening Association in America, the average garden investment is $70. That means you need to spend some amount of seeds to plant your own garden, but the return on investment is $530. Yes! Even if you fail a lot, the ones that grow will still serve your family and will make your family save money. The second reason why it's wise for your family to have a garden, especially during a crisis, it allows children to learn about responsibility, planning, and a sense of purpose. If I plant a seed and make it grow by watering it and making sure it has the sun, I get to learn how nature works with nutrients, bacteria, fungus, water. The whole environment work together with a plant to make it grow. I can learn patience. I can learn that through hard work and patience, I can get good outcomes and yes, even failures. Being able to plant tomatoes, sunflowers, and vegetables really makes it easy to enjoy going outside. The third reason why it's good to follow God's command of building a garden is to be healthy. The idea to be stuck inside a house and not go outside to get sun is a foreign one. The original model of the family is in God's garden, facing the brightness of the sun that helps not only the plants but the human body. All of us need vitamin D, or our organs, like our kidneys, would cease to function. The fourth reason why gardening is good is because it can reduce stress. Japanese researchers in 2010 reviewed research that involved 280 people who walked in gardens and in natural forests. The research showed that the participants spending just 30 minutes in the natural gardens could improve heart rates and blood pressure. Living in nature away from cell phones and distractions with birds chirping and the natural breeze plus the smell of soil seemed to have a positive impact to the mind and human body. It is a natural method to remove stress. It's almost as if the Creator knows what's good for His children. It's a testament to a Creator that designed the garden to be a way to remove stress. Does anyone know where Jesus went before He died on the cross? He didn't go into loud towns, He went to a garden. The fifth reason why a family that gardens is good is that we eat healthier. Instead of chemically enhanced groceries, we can get organic vegetables right off our front yards with no pesticides. Pesticides and chemical fertilizers can kill and can cause cancer. Plus, the average food we purchase has been flown on planes or moved by trucks by over 2,400 miles. Imagine all the pollution and fuel that's used just to transport food that's hurting the environment and the air we breathe. The sixth reason why a family should garden is that it reduces allergies, and because we interact with soil bacteria, our immune system will start ignoring pollen. Healthy soil bacteria was also found to interact with the immune system to reduce inflammation. In multiple studies, including a 2019 study published by the University of Colorado, found one of the key bacteria that's likely to help the immune system is a healthy soil bacteria called M. vaccae. This is one of the many micro-workers in the soil that nature uses to interact with our bodies. The seventh reason why a family should have a garden is that we can have more time together. The modern world pushes the idea that we should buy everything from the groceries, get everything very fast, but everything from the market, and ignore the original design. But the biblical view of family and what they should be doing is very different. So if you're looking for a new idea on how to plan activities for your family in this pandemic, even if you live in a condo and only have access to a balcony or window, why don't you try God's idea of building a garden? Jeremiah 29:28. This captivity is long. Build ye houses and dwell in them, and plant gardens and eat the fruit of them. Thank you.